What's up again, ladies, gentlemen, people, extraterrestrial aliens and everything in between, here with another Overwatch League analysis video, and today we are looking at my Western player dream team. To go over the rules for this video, I will be selecting one player at every position: hitscan DPS, projectile DPS, main tank, off tank, main support, and flex support, no subs. And I am limiting myself to one player per team. This is so that the whole team isn't just half Atlanta players and half Gladiator players or something like that. But with all intros out of the way, time to dive right into this. First up is main tank, and there were a few interesting options here. I was considering going with Gator for his incredible Rhine and Orisa, but decided against it due to his lack of flexibility on Winston and Ball. I also considered Don for being very well-rounded and consistently good on every main tank, but I eventually came to the conclusion that I had to go with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Cashew Delisi aka Super. Obviously this guy is an incredible player. His signature Reinhardt is one of the best of all time, his Orisa is very on point, his Winston is very good as well, and despite not being an amazing wrecking ball, I'm sure he could get good at it. But I also would pick up Super for his incredibly entertaining personality. He is so fun to watch, his streams are full of fun energy, and just seeing his face in the player cams during a match is so fun, as he always makes funny faces when something big happens. His infinitely big ego, championship mentality, and cocky attitude should give this Western Dream Team some extra confidence in game. Big shatters, good synergy, and incredible main tank play are all guaranteed when Super is in the lineup. Next is off tank, and again my options were limited. I was considering going with Hawk for his incredible peeling capabilities on D.Va and Sigma. Vestola was another option who in my opinion was very undervalued. His ability to join the Paris team in the middle of the season yet synergize and play well with the team so fast is very impressive. His D.Va and Sigma were both on point, but I ultimately decided to go with Space. I think when all is said and done, Space is the best Western off-tank. He was the one to win Roll Star, and his play is just so good. He always finds big value with his D.Va bombs, has great matrix management, has very great positioning, and is overall a superstar on D.Va, Sigma, Zarya and even Roadhog. And he also has previous synergy with Super as they played together in the 2019 World Cup for Team USA. Now it's time for flex support, and this one was pretty obvious. Crimzo is the only other guy who comes close, and shout out to him. I think he was pretty well rounded on every flex support. But Con was by far the best Western flex support by a big margin. His signature BAP was very impressive as he output a lot of damage on that hero, but his Ana and Zen were honestly just as good. We all sing the praises of players like Izayaki, Fielder, and Shu, but you wanna know whose stats were always right there with the myth not ahead? It was Con. Look at these stats. The guy is an incredible flex support talent. His Moira stats may not be as good as his other flex supports, but it's Moira. Unless you're Fielder, you don't really stand out on the Moira. This guy will definitely help make for a stable backline with his clutch immortality fields, sleep dart, anti-nades, discord orbs, harmony orbs, and so much more. Moving on, we have to discuss main support. And I probably would have chosen Moth if it wasn't for the fact that he didn't play all that often in the second half of the season for the Gladiators, so it felt like picking him would be unfair as it would be more off of last year. So for me there were two options, Maza and Funny Astro. Both of these guys are consistently well-rounded on every main support, but I decided to go with Funny Astro in the end. I do think Maza is overall better, but I wanted to save my Atlanta player pick for another spot, and you'll see what I mean later. Funny Astro on the other hand is still an amazing main support. In my opinion he was the best main support in 2020, and continued to show off his powers in 2021. Despite having visa issues for the first half of the season and not being able to play, when he finally hit the stage he was just as dominant as before. His signature Lucio is very effective at putting in damage and supporting his team, and his Brig is just as good as he holds a lot of key defensive assists. Mercy he is also pretty good at, but just like Moira it's hard to stand out on the Mercy. Either way, Funny Astro's well-paced playstyle will surely help this team win some games, and I think his playstyle will mesh very well with the likes of Con. Now we have our hitscan DPS, and there weren't a lot of options. Onigod was pretty consistent as a player on most hitscan characters. Shockwave was also pretty good but didn't feel flexible enough, but in my opinion there is no doubt that Kai is the best Western hitscan. This is why I didn't go with Mauser for my main support, because Kai was a must-pick for the hitscan role. His aim is absolutely incredible, as he puts up consistent stats on every main hitscan DPS: Ashe, Widow, Hanzo, Sim, Cassidy, Torb, and even Soldier. This guy will be the hard carry my team needs, as he offers plenty of flexibility and can surely put up amazing results. And finally we have our projectile DPS player, and for me this decision was a bit tough. Kefster for his great tracer play and general flexibility, Nero for his super great mechanics and pop-off moments on heroes like Mei, Naga for his incredible aim and damage on heroes like Pharah and Echo, but these options were off the market due to my other selections, so the only other super good option left was Dante. Dante is super good on a lot of characters: Tracer, Echo, Sombra, Mei, and even a little Torb. He may not be as good on the Pharah, Doomfist or Genji, but knowing him he could probably get very good at it, and those characters are not must-picks anyways. This DPS duo of Dante and Kai should complement each other very nicely on comps like Tracer Ashe, or Hanzo Echo. And having said that, my Western Dream Team is now complete. To recap my selections, we have Kai, Dante, Super, Space, Con, and Funny Astro as my Western Dream Team starting lineup. But that's gonna do it for this one, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe for more, and until next time, bye bye.